How's it going, art bros? So I had this thought, what if to be a good artist, you must first learn how to be a bad artist? So that had me thinking, what are some of the best ways that I can ensure that I will never improve as an artist? So that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. I learned a few crucial traits of a bad artist, things that ruin your art and your art career. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned because you never know, you too just might already be a bad artist. So one of the traits of being a bad artist that can definitely ensure you don't grow your art skills and your career is drawing without any intention, purpose, or a clear plan. You can especially be good at this trait if you do all these things but still expect to improve at art and grow a career. You draw without an intention or purpose, meaning you don't want your art to achieve anything grand or important to you. You are just simply doing it because why not? But you still hope to have a flourishing art career, which is great. Goals and purpose are overrated anyways. You know what's also great is to never, and I mean ever, not even once, draft up a plan. Where that might be doing a sketch to try and figure out your next big art project, or just not having any clear strategy to help grow your career and get your art to the right audience. I mean, planning is for losers anyway. Bad artists don't need that. So once again, as a reminder, just draw whatever you want, aimlessly, no intention or any plan, and remember to have the highest expectation possible that everything will work out even though you didn't lay the foundation for it to do so. So another trait you need to be a bad artist, and this one is especially good if you want to make bad art for a very long time, and that is to ignore burnout. I think this one is especially easy to do. Think about this scenario. You spend days or maybe weeks on end daily drawing and daily studying to improve your art. You finally start to see progress and it makes you happy. But at the same time, you feel tired and stressed out from all that hard work you've been doing. So you finally decided that you want to take a break. You know, just a few days off to recharge. That, my friends, is where the magic lies to becoming a bad artist and ruining your art for a very, very long time. In that singular moment, instead of giving into the burnout and taking a break so you can better your mental health and maintain your artistic ability, like what are you, a nerd? Instead, you keep going, ignoring the burnout, pushing yourself to the edge of your mental sanity. Like a true warrior, your art will begin to look worse with every drawing. Your motivation will drain to the point you don't even feel like doing art anymore. But who cares? At that point, you have already succeeded in ruining your art whilst at the same time destroying your mental sanity. And if you ask me, that's a great way to be a bad artist with a terrible career. So keep ignoring the signs of burnout, art bros. We're definitely going to make it out of the slums of being a good artist with this one. So another great way to ruin your art career is to do everything just for the likes on social media. And I mean literally everything. You wake up just for the likes, you eat just for the likes, and best of all, you draw just for the likes. Because what else matters in this world that we live in? Why bother doing art you enjoy when you can do the art that gets you the most likes on social media? Why do art tell your own story and share the things you love if it doesn't get you a lot of likes on social media? It's not like whatever you love matters. It's not like there are billions of people in the world and at the very least a small percentage of them are bound to like the same thing you do and support your career if you keep applying yourself. No. Believing in something like that is against the bad artist code of doing the worst thing possible to ruin your art career. So the next time you catch yourself chasing nothing but likes on social media, then congrats, because you are on the right track of being a bad artist. And finally, what could be one of the easiest ways to becoming a bad artist and absolutely ensure you never improve is to, that's right, you guessed it, not liking this video and not subscribing to the channel. Yeah, that can really help you be a bad artist, man. Jokes aside, but seriously though, the final and one of the easiest ways to be a bad artist and never improve is to not take criticism. Ever. From no one, not even your mama. Who needs criticism from some washed up artist with 40 years of experience? Who cares if they know more than me? And oh brother, don't get me started on those so-called critics or art enjoyers. Like, who needs to hear advice from someone who has an analytical eye for good art and can give me great advice? Like, bro, you can't even draw. Like, just shut the hell up, man. Like, bad artists are so cool and believe they are the absolute best. They don't need to hear any opinions from anybody. Trust me, if you already have a bad time taking constructive criticism, then you are doing the best thing to ensure you never improve, which is good, because after all, you are just a bad artist. So, this video is pretty much over now. This is the unscripted part of the video. I'm just dropping this in here so we can get to that 8-minute mark. But anyways, in case it wasn't obvious already, this is a joke. This is pretty much a video highlighting what not to do in order to become a good artist. So I'm not telling you guys that these are things that you should go out there and do, in case it wasn't already obvious. This is just stuff that, if you don't do them, then you're already on the track to becoming a good artist. So if you take good criticism and you take it well, very constructively, then that's a good artist trait. If you pay attention to your burnout and take adequate breaks to ensure that you can rejuvenate yourself, that's a good artist trait. If you, what the other thing that I mentioned? If you don't draw solely for likes, but draw because you actually want to draw and do it because you're passionate about it, or maybe you love it, just do stuff for more than just the likes, then that's already a good artist trait. And if you also draw with intention, which is something that I've just recently learned that I have not been doing for the past couple of years, not drawing with any purpose, not drawing with any goal, then you can start to put yourself in that direction of becoming a good artist. Because most of us, I come to understand, don't really have a purpose for our work. Some of us start off on social media just drawing for maybe making money, or maybe drawing just because it was pretty cool and you want to post your work online. And now you feel lost and you feel like your art has no purpose because you weren't drawing with any intention. But now, if you develop an intention, maybe you want to have like a manga series, or maybe you want to be an animator, or maybe you want to tell a story, or even do YouTube videos, then that in itself is already putting you on a track to be a good artist. Drawing with intention allows you to put your art in a certain space that, pushes you towards your goals and actually helps to build your career. So if you're doing all those things already, then you're on the track of becoming a good artist. I made this video primarily not talking about stuff like how to draw this or how to draw that, because that's like 50% of the entire thing. Like, becoming a good artist is so subjective, 50% of it is actually your skills. The other 50% is like completely your mental, your perception of life and all those things. Like, this is what I mainly talk about here on this channel, more so than just having good skills and how to draw the hands and stuff, and so, which is cool, and I'm definitely gonna be making more videos about those. But I feel like having videos talking about the actual mental aspects of art just helps for those, few people who might need someone to like remind them of they're not the only people going through these hardships too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So if you're doing the opposite of all these things, then you're in a good spot. Let me know down below in the comment section a couple bad artist traits that you two know of. Shout out to the Discord members for like giving me a couple of their opinions on what makes a bad artist. Join the Discord, link down below in the description. Support the Patreon because it helps support the channel and art that we create. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Big stuff coming soon. And yeah, with that being said, this has been our unscripted section. If you watch to the end, let me know down below in the comment section by saying something like I don't know, something's right here that says silk. Say silk in the comment section if you watch the end, and yeah, we'll know the real ones from the fake ones right there. And with that being said, as always, happy drawing. I'm watching you from afar and I'm rooting for you. Peace.